Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being in sync with me. So I open my remarks with thanks. I thank Jay. I thank Joshil. I thank my beloved friend Vishwa. I thank Lakshya team and IMB for organizing such a wonderful event here. Because this is a place now I can see the service-oriented people. So when I see the defense people, what do we get into the mind? The qualities. When I say defense, we see the discipline, the commitment, the survival techniques or strategies, and the most important thing is the brave heart, which focuses on winning something, aiming, ultimately getting what we want. So why I'm briefing these characters? So whatever the industry we take it, these are the prime characters that is needed for the people who work for an organization. Now, let us come to the topic. So here we are seeing the technologies and the innovative minds, how they have to be nurtured for any organizational growth. Now, you people already are into some kind of sector, whether it is engineering, administration, or management. But the thing is, how we have to evolve ourselves for the better. It's like readiness to the situation or adaptability, what we talk in nutshell. So now, as you mentioned, now I will switch on my afterburner, okay, to speed up a bit and maintain the timings. Now, when it comes to the technology, we always compare with the rocket science and all. But let me tell you, no technology is beyond human senses. Okay, I personally feel the rocket science, I can do back of the envelope, I can do some calculations and give you some dimensions of any engine kind of thing. But the thing is, when it comes to the human resources, human relations, it's very tricky and difficult compared to any engineering or anything. So let us delve into our topic. So I will start with slok like Yatra Naryeshu Pujyanti Ramante Tatra Devata. So whatever the innovation technology we go to, we will come back to our culture and ethics. So I will start with Reena. So, you are into talent acquisition, and could you please tell what could be the role of any technology when it comes to TA, when it comes to the recruitment of very qualitative people, keeping in mind the organization and its objectives?
Sure, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I am really pleased and humbled to be here. Many thanks to Joshil and Vishwa for referring me. I usually do not enjoy being in the spotlight. I am like a leader who likes to work in the back end. So I'm really honored to be here and wishing all of you very best, and we are all here to support you. And I think previously the panels took the pledge of saying, we're going to make you CV ready, right? I think all of us leaders, if we say that sharing the brochure and the repository of the candidates, I think we will do 100x of the reach out and the footprint, right? That's what we're looking at. Now, answering the question about innovation and TA. So before starting that, I would like to say that, I started my TA journey in 2013 and I'm here, right? I did not hire veterans, but I reported to veterans in US, right? So my leaders never, looked at my years of experience. They looked at, can Reena deliver, right? That's the way leaders coming from defense and, serving the country think. They do not think like us, right? So that's why my career was like 10x the growth that I had in just 10 years, right? Now coming to answering the question of innovation and TA, right? So innovation and TA, we are currently in the era of industry reinvention, right? 2000s era was about just digital adoption, right? What is the globe doing? Let us adopt the same. Now we are talking about generative AI, and many companies are trying to build AI into their currently built system. Like Workday is adding a layer of AI, right? So there are very good tools that I have been fortunate to use, like Gem Recruiting, which will give us insights of the funnel metrics, the entire funnel metrics at a click of a button, right? When I say funnel metrics, I think previously in the first keynote session, they were discussing about, we have I number of applicants given our population, right? But then whom we hire, there is a lot of filtration process that happens. So leaders need to have the view of it with just a click of a button, right? Because we don't have the time. Time is the most expensive currency today. So that's one of the tools that I've used called Gem Recruiting. Then we have Textio. I think Uber is piloting Textio to use, to enable managers to give real-time feedbacks, right? So we have the entire financial year. Just imagine a company like looking at the performance, saying that at the year end, we say that these things did not work out, right? What did we lose? We lose the entire financial year, right? So this era is about real-time feedbacks as well, so that employees can work on what didn't go well, and then we kind of realign the strategies, right? Those are some of the things that I am seeing in AI. For my particular team, what I'm currently doing is, how do we enable recruiters to use the free ChatGPT version as well, right? There is lots that we can do by not just asking a question of, okay, can you name the top universities that I need to target, right? One of the assignments that I've given to my recruiters are, when you send your weekly reporting to the stakeholders, can you drive insights based on your pipeline, right? And share it with the team by not just sending out a data cut, right? So those are some of the things that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Reena. So now you mean to say that in the talent acquisition, what kind of technologies that you can use and how it is helping for you. So this shows now our takeoff is smooth now. The thing is now, my question to Mr. Seshatri Bangla. So you are a group CEO of fintech companies and staffing companies. Now, how do you see the technology over human relations? Or how do you see the technology is aiding for human relations in your company? Could you please give some light on that?
I just say my name is Seshadri, I'm not a politician. I think that's a lighter way and that's what you need in the corporate world. But anyway, I live to that. First of all, I want to stand up first here, standing ovation to all our Fauzi here. And because they are the one, I think it is also good exercise for all of us. I know regular day. And thanks to you all. I mean, that's where we are still a nation. We are still sitting here in the AC in a premium business school to speak about a lot of things. Thank you, all of you. Coming back, see, I don't want to talk about generative AI and all that. You have ChatGPT, everything, all that prepared. And thanks to Vish coming here, as he always says, don't talk too much, Sesh. But again, I want to be my views. See, I want to tell a short story. I lived in 4 continents and I worked in the corporate world. I built in people from the scratch. That's where I was known as a build, operate, transfer. I said, in any company that I was hired, I was told, I'm not going to retire in this company. It's only build somewhere and don't give me the logistics. That's not my kind of thing. The point is, I've been to UK after my corporate world, thinking my collar up and saying I'll get everything in the UK. They told me, no, you need to start from scratch. So I was jobless for 3 months. Then I kind of decided something this is not in. And also, of course, you always say green card, greener pasture always, right? So after fast forward today, we are building, of course, to my mentor. I should thank my mentor, sir. Again, thanks for coming on my request. He's not well. He still came in. Yesterday he was with someone. And they're the people. The good point is today, people say, Sesh, you are not taking green card, you are not taking citizenship UK. And I always say this, I'm a proud Indian passport holder, proud Indian citizen. What does that mean to me today is, I have seen him in childhood days when we heard he's so for building this, I'm working alongside with him day in, day out. And also, Venu Garu, the main thing is not my company, that's for profit. We have a purpose, that is ISF. International, it was India Startup Foundation, became International Startup Foundation. We are a startup, or we can say stealth mode startup, with zero bank account, but we have done 3 festives. We don't do events. We are not for profit, non-political, but primarily pro bono volunteers. I repeat, pro bono volunteers. 10,000 volunteers across the globe are working. And you know who are these volunteers? We have some of them right here, Vish, Rajita ji. We have many of them here. They're all CXOs who are coming with JS's thing. So we have now, and some of the solutions, I'll put in one thing. I know I always go a bit out of the topic. You said human relations, because I always believe human relations, then technology and tool, what Rajita ji mentioned, tool has to be used. That always there. There's no emerging technology. We know AI, long time bosser. We wrote a book in mechanical engineering. I co-authored a book with Lord S.K. Bhattacharya when I was in a small place where nobody even know Bhimvaram. I know how many of you know. So the point that I'm trying to bring in is with startup, what JS said, corporate world is good, but what makes a corporate with a startup? I mean, when you have a beautiful startup, we have built a firm, we have got a unicorn level. One unicorn built defense drones. I repeat, defense drone, 13-year-old gentleman defense drones. And ISF is the first startup foundation who has funded them, invested in them. Similarly, we did on our own, the change has to come from us. Obviously, that's what we always believed. So we did a mega job fair. People are talking. So basically, 100,000 people came at Osman University campus. 20,000 people in 2 days has been hired, especially able, underprivileged. India is looking only all our TAs, of course, coming from the TA. The point is, one, we see the pedigree. Second thing is gunning the same talent. We have 90% rural. What are we doing with them? What are we doing there? The tools and all that only are life shelf. I'd seen that very clearly, people coming to me. Today, and in fact, I always say this again proudly, we talk about India is an emerging country. No, India has led the world, sir. What we look to, agar US bolega ye acha hai, abhi ye ke baat kar rahe hum, but we have already shown that every time, right? And we have seen Ramanujam's thing. I had an opportunity to be seeing that in Trinity College London. I know what that Fibonacci series mean. Similarly, I was invited today, fast forward, Paris inaugural ceremony, which is happening on July 26th. I'm the only Indian selected outside all the royal things to coming in. I'm a normal guy. But the point that I'm bringing, but I chose to be in India because we have a big startup thing on that day where we have rural. There are about 20,000 rural startups who are registering with us. So my point is the change has to come. If you all collectively come here, I see here many luminaries who got so many followers, voice in LinkedIn, voice in everywhere. If all come together, India can change in 1 year, sir. We don't need many years. So please come to our Power Conference, September 26, 27, 28. We have innovative concept. You said bus yatra. The bus yatra is in fact flagged out by the Honorable Chief Ministers, 3 states. And also we have the Cognizant CEO, Mr. Ravi Kumar, who is coming in already confirmed, with thanks to Mr. Jay again. So we have these kind of people come to that, and I hope you have all the solutions. Rather speaking in all of this, I think Murli took an oath. We had taken a big oath. You be on the conference and see the result. Talk to the people. I think the innovation system start from the childhood. We have Gurukul system. I see very polite. People today materialistic. When I came back from UK, someone said you need to study child in the international school, BW car, and AC. That AC is hurting our whole thing. If you have the Gurukul system today, I think our mindset, we are in the genes that our mindset is done in the Gurukul kind of a system. So we started a Gurukul kind of system where we have our pitches done in a tree, in banyan tree and all that, and we are getting on to that. So I know I did a long talk, I'll not talk after that, but I hope this is going to give us there, and definitely we need actions, we need outcomes. Dekhenge is not the things that we want. My sir there is insert not well. I want to tell you one more thing important. He is very modest. I don't know how many of you know. He's telling STPI Act and all that. Who gave first software license to Narayana Murthy ji? It is he, during the license Raj. On a scooter. And Ajim Prem ji, who has given license? Again, Jay. They all know, you can just check. But he's unsung hero. He doesn't want to be in the light, being in the central port of India. Yeah, sorry, but this topic has human relations, so I'm trying to innovate. Innovation doesn't come on speaking. Execution is the key of innovation. That's my punchline. Thank you.